Halloween. Come on in. We want to show you some fun craft ideas. So we're going to transform these little clementines into pumpkins. I've got my stash here in my cupcake rack. These guys are a lot healthier than a big supply of cupcakes. So super simple. We're just going to peel it. And I'm going to try not to ruin my Halloween nails in the process. Look at these. Ah! So you peel your clementine. They're harder to peel under pressure. My goodness. All right, save the nails, save the nails. Peeling the clementine. My little sticker's coming off. Voila. This is our pumpkin. And now we just need a piece of celery. So this is a really healthy little snack too. So we're just going to take our celery, cut it down the middle, cut it again. I like a thinner stalk. Oop. And voila, a little pumpkin. How cute is that? These don't pack so well for lunch, so I like these as an in-the-moment lunchtime treat. We're going to make clementine pumpkins another way. I like this trick because it's more packable for the kids' lunches versus the peeled clementine. So you take the clementine, you take a little piece of pipe cleaner, cut off a stem, and stick it into the bottom. Ta-da! A little pumpkin. You can also have the kids have fun with these though, so then what we do is I bring out stickers or something and let the kids decorate. So look. Oh look, my pumpkin has an eye. Spooky. And the kids are always the hit of the lunchroom with these fun treats. I like to play with my food. Now we're going to turn this banana into a spooky ghost. So you peel your banana. I don't like to cut through the skin of a banana. I worry about ickies. So I peel my banana first. And then I cut the top off. Cut the other top off. This part's for eating or smoothies. And then you stand it up like this. And you take 2 chocolate chips. I use dark chocolate chips for just extra health factor. You know, I'm feeding my kids candy. Might as well make it dark chocolate. So I use these and you just push them in like this. Spooky. Here you go. Chocolate chip eye. And one more chocolate chip eye. Ta-da! BOO-TIFUL. My daughter's dressing up like a witch for Halloween, so we needed to have the perfect lunchtime snack accessory. We're going to turn a cheese stick into a broom. Are you ready? So you peel your cheese stick, just like so. And then you're going to cut it in half. And then with a very sharp knife, you're just going to make little cuts in the bottom of the cheese. So you get it to fan out like a broom. See that? Just little cuts. My knife skills leave something to be desired. But hey, that's very broomy, right? Then you take your pretzel stick. Stick it in the top of the cheese stick and do, 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 do. This is my secret weapon, 101 cookie cutter shapes. And this is pretty much my favorite, the ghost. We often have ghost toast at my house, and today we're gonna make ghost peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. My kids don't have any nut allergies. We eat these at home, but you can also use these with nut-free almond butters, etc. So we're gonna take our piece of bread. We're going to press our ghost into the bread. Now I use like 75 grain whole wheat bread because when it's in the shape of a ghost, they'll pretty much eat anything. So if you can sneak some grains and fiber and protein enriched bread into them, do it. This is the time. Okay, voila. Now I don't feel wasteful with this because my kids won't eat the crust anyway. So there's a little bit of scraps. Here we go, Ghosty. BOO-TIFUL. I really cannot resist a Halloween pun. This is my favorite time of year, so I apologize. Okay, then our second slice of bread. We're gonna do the shape of a ghost. And I don't like to peanut butter first. I think it just gets your cookie cutter all messy. So I always make my shapes first. And there's a little hole in this bread, which even makes it more spooktacular. All right, so we're gonna put it on our plate. Now, my Jamesy boy loves creamy peanut butter, so this one's for him. And you're just gonna spread it on there. Clean your knife off on the second slice. Okay. And then a little bit of jelly. Jamesy boy likes his strawberry preserves. I call these the ghost guts, because you gotta be a little gross around Halloween, right? Spread on the ghost guts. And I actually do a little extra jelly so it goos out. Okay. Here we go. Now, just to make it extra special, we slap some candy corns on there for the eyes. You can tack them down with peanut butter as glue, but I don't even bother because he eats them so fast it doesn't really matter. And there you go. Boo! I'm all about a little bit of breakfast fun. This is going to be a bagel with, wait for it, screen cheese. Okay, so I like mini bagels because I don't like to waste. My kids don't eat much more than a mini bagel. I'm gonna use a little bit of strawberry cream cheese. My kids are all about flavored cream cheeses. So get the strawberry cream cheese on there, just like so. Put your bagel back together. You can toast it if you like. My kids don't actually always like their bagels toasted. To each his own, right? Then we're going to take a pair of fangs. Ooh, spooky. And we're going to shove it into the hole of the bagel. You might have to cut it a little bit depending on how big the mouth of your bagel is. And here we go. We're just going to push. And it's okay if a little bit of cream cheese oozes out the side. So here are our fangs. Oh, and now we just need some eyes. So I'm going to take one of these giant organic grapes that I found this morning, and I'm going to cut it in half just like so. And then I'm going to use a little bit of cream cheese as glue. It's the tastiest glue you ever did see. And I'm going to glue it down on my bagel. A little bit more of strawberry glue on the back of my super-sized grapes. Ooh, those are some spooky eyes. And just for fun, let's add a chocolate chip pupil. Here we go. Ah! Now that's a scream. A little bit more strawberry glue. And voila, breakfast is served. Ah! I'm in charge of snack for school, so I wanted to do something fun. So we're going to make pumpkin treat sacks, okay? I found these clear plastic bags at the craft store. They're not even pumpkin specifically, but doesn't that look like the perfect pumpkin shape? So we're gonna fill it with popcorn. And I bought this popcorn from the Boy Scouts, so I feel like I'm giving back as I stuff this bag. Here we go. You're gonna fill that bag up with popcorn. It's just regular microwave popcorn. Fill it up. Also just like a good treat for school because nobody has popcorn allergies that I know of. So here we go. Fill it up just like so. Perfect. Look at our little pumpkin forming. And then I got this really great glitter ribbon. My daughter really likes glitter. She's 5. So I was just drawn to this immediately. So we're just going to cut a piece. Tie our stem on our bag just like so. Little loop and swoop. Pretty enough, it's just going to get untied and eaten, right? Okay, then we're going to do sticker foam cord. So I love this. This is just foam, but it's a sticker backing, and you can cut it into any shape you want. We're going to do triangles for the eyes and nose. So just snip. And really, like, I'm not too worried about perfectly symmetrical triangles here. And I don't think any of the 5-year-olds will be either. So we just snip, 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 making triangles. Look at like this. And this is a project your kids can absolutely help with. They may do a little bit more eating of the popcorn than actually stuffing it in the bags. And that's also okay, because popcorn's a healthy snack. Okay, so look, I'm just going to put one eye on like that. Peel the backing off the foam cord. And another eye. Oh, hello, Mr. Pumpkin. And one more triangle. And voila, a little treat bag for school snack tomorrow. So we're going to make Frankenstein pudding cups. I've already whipped up some instant pistachio pudding. I have very little patience, so I love instant pudding. I cannot wait for it to be done because I was so excited about our Frankenstein pudding cups. So we're going to scoop it out, with my Frankenstein spatula. Yes, I love Halloween. So we're just going to scoop it out, fill up the cup. And these are actually little glass cups that are repurposed from some Costco puddings that we bought. Crazy. They were like little dessert cups. Who knew? And this is something else the kids can help with. They do love to scoop / eat pudding. Okay, so we're going to do that here. A little more. Now I'm going to show you Frankenstein 2 ways. Okay, one is with chocolate whipped cream. My boys like it this way. Oh look, hair. Oh look, there's his hair. And then I just take a permanent marker and draw on the face. It washes right off of glass. Easy breezy. So we're going to give him an eye. I'm all about a friendly Frankenstein. Oh, let's give him a little stitch. Oh, a little stitch and a squiggle mouth. Frankenstein pudding cup. So that's one option, which is very delicious and tasty. Now this is the other option, is chocolate puff cereal for hair. My kids, this is their favorite breakfast cereal. So we just fill his hair. Oh, look at that, messy hair, don't care. Okay, look at that. And we're going to do the same thing, just take our permanent marker and do, oh, a little eye. And who cares if it's perfect? Your kids certainly won't. We're just putting the fun in dessert time. Ooh, ooh, oh, stitches. Ooh, ooh, and you can give them those little screw ears if you want. Doo, doo, doo. And that's Frankenstein 2 ways. So this treat sack has been the inspiration for a number of crafts this Halloween season. My little Frankenstein. So in honor of him, we're going to do another Frankenstein treat. So we're going to take cups, and you need cups with lids. Believe it or not, these are tricky to find, and the best place is a party supply store if you need to get the lids. Little secret. Okay, so we're going to fill it with grapes. I've got these big, giant organic grapes. We're going to fill it up. Perfect little snack cup. So we're going to put on our lid like so. And then we're going to take our adhesive foam cord. Love this stuff. It's foamy paper with a sticky back. And then we're going to use our pinking shears to make fringy bangs for Frankie baby. So here we go. We're just going to cut a nice strip using our shears. Cut, 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 cut. And look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at his little bangs. Oh, do you approve? Yeah, yeah, pretty close, right? All right, they're going to peel off the back. Okay, we peel it off. Now let's give him some fringe. Ooh, right around the cup. Now, you can give him a bald spot in the back, or you can fill it in, your choice. Sometimes I just do the one strip, because really, you know. And then we put our foam cord aside. And then Frank needs some eyes. So I'm going to take my tacky glue And I'm gonna give him 2 big eyeballs. Put a little dot of glue on the back. And stick it on just like so. Oh, he has buttons. That would have been a good idea too. You can repurpose buttons for eyes. I like that. And then a little bit of sticky glue here. Put his eyeball on. Oh, look at Frank shaping up. Then I'm going to take my permanent marker. Now, if you do that with the kids, you can use a regular washable marker. When you're doing it on your own, Sharpie is fine. So we're going to give him a little squiggle mouth, some stitches. Ooh, stitches. And you can do his little screws in his ears if you want. Again, doesn't need to be perfect. The kids don't care. We're just putting the fun in snack time. Frank! The Frankenstein obsession continues. We're going to turn this shot glass, yes, it's a plastic shot glass with a lid from the party store, into Frankenstein. So here we're going to do pumpkin seeds. We needed something green and something healthy that was snackable and good for the kids. So we're going to fill it with pumpkin seeds. I bought them in bulk at the grocery store. Oh, see where I'm going here? Green face. And then we're going to use raisins for his hair. Here we go, Frank. Put some raisins there. And this is like a good, healthy snack. And look at that. Okay, you see where we're going here? Now we're going to use googly eyes. I love me a googly eye. I can't help it. I'm going to take my tacky glue, put a little on the back here, just like so. And I'm going to give Frank an eye. And then a little bit more tacky, sticky glue right like that. Here we go, Frank. I want you to be able to see. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, you see him? You see your little Frank? Okay, and then the permanent marker comes out again. And we're going to give him a squiggly mouth, some frightful stitches. And there you have it. What's Halloween without a really fun party punch? These latex non-powdered gloves came in pretty handy. So I filled these with water and I froze them to come up with a giant ice cube. But first we're going to pour in our punch. So this is for my kids and I don't really like them having sugary beverages. So we're going to use Honest Kids Superfruit Punch. And we're just going to pour it into there. I think it looks like dragon blood, right? So we're just making some dragon blood punch. They don't need to know that it's low sugar, right? Mommy's little secret. All right, pouring in a dragon blood punch. Here we go, here we go. Okay, and then what we do is we're just going to cut the plastic away. For the ultimate ice cube. Spooky. Ah! He lost a finger! Even better. Ready? And right into the punch. Ah! Look at that. That was like a happy accident. Now we also have a floating finger. All right, we're just going to put on our lid. Set it onto my spider stand. Ta-da! High five. The ultimate witch's brew. So now we're going to mummify this teeny little pumpkin. Are you ready? So I'm going to use my washi tape to help with the gauze. And this is some gauze. You can use any kind of first aid tape or gauze. Now I'm going to put a little bit down right here. And then I'm going to just put some little loops around the pumpkin to help it stick. See that? Because that pumpkin is a slippery little sucker. So we're just going to do some loops around the pumpkin just to help it stick. Here we go. Okay, and then we're just going to start wrapping. Wrapping and sticking. Wrapping and sticking. Making our little mummy. And you can do a couple more loops of washi tape to help it stick. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my sticker eyeballs right about now. I'm going to put them down here because they're way spookier under a veil of gauze, right? Maybe I'll give them this spooky frog looking eye for my spooky mummy. And then I keep wrapping with the washi tape. I'm going to cover the top of the pumpkin. My kids think these are super cool. Way more fun than a regular pumpkin. But if I put them on my front porch, the squirrels will still eat them, sadly. So this might be an inside pumpkin. All right, sticking it down. And you know what? I'm going to grab my scissors. I'll be right back. Because I'm going to cut. You don't have to use one big long piece. Sometimes it's easier to get right around the stem. Spooky. The only thing I like more than eating candy is decorating with it. So I'm going to show you a secret vase in a vase trick for decorating with peeps. Are you ready? So first things first, we're going to take candy corns and we're going to line the bottom of our vase. So what I do is I take a big circular vase and then I put a little small one inside. I'm cheating here with a candle holder. This is actually a hurricane for a candle. So I filled it with water and I'm gonna put some flowers in there. Watch this. So you take the bottom, you fill it with candy corns, and really you can do anything, any size container. It's just the key is the vase within the vase and clear glass so that you can see all of the fun. So we're just gonna fill this up with our candy corns, or as I like to tell my children, witch's teeth. And really there's no right or wrong way to do this. I'm gonna just use the whole bag up because why not? So we fill it up, look like this. Just a couple more candy corns to go, AKA my witch's teeth. Here we go. Now, peeps. I'm gonna use the ghost variety this time, but I've also had fun with some tombstones they did this year. Cats, pumpkins, you name it, but peeps make a very good vase liner. So we're gonna pull them out. Ooh, 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 oh, you sugary little guys, look at that. Boo. And we're just gonna line them up. And I just use one row. I mean, you could really squeeze them in tight if you want, but I think that's sort of the perfect balance. The candy corns gives it a little color, and the ghosts are so stinking cute that I'm just gonna use my Spider Mums. These are my favorite grocery store flowers. They were like $2.99 and they last forever. These suckers do not die. Always my trick, put a little bit Sprite in your water to help them last even longer. And then I cut them nice and short and tight. And we just stick them in our vase, just like so. I like them because it's a nice full flower and it makes like a lush bouquet for $2.99. Seriously.